Okay, just reading something. Okay, I'm just going live. Yeah, I ain't been live in a while. Okay, and I got this. See, can you see? See, I got this tripod. Okay, that I got off of Timu. Yes, Timu. Okay, so I want to see how it oh how it works, but it is whew, struggling. Okay, hold on, y'all. You know how you just don't. You gotta pry it. Put a little. Okay, now what's? Wait a minute now. Uh, how is it not? Oh. Hold on. It won't. It's a tripod, but it can't sit down. Wait, there we go. Something like it can't sit down on the ground. Okay, hey everybody, because it's too. Well, there we go. Hopefully that will help it. But it's not because I see it wants to fall. Come on now. This is supposed to be. I hate when modern technology just f's up like this. Okay, I really do. But anyway, I'm getting ready to comb my hair out, and I wanted to sit you guys up on this tripod. Oh, this isn't. No, this isn't. Okay, I don't know how. I have to work this out because. Okay, here we go. There we go. I have to use some apparently some more elbow grease to get this thing to there you go, to get this thing to sit right. Okay, so yeah, it was a little struggle there, but we got it out. It's okay, because I want my hands free too, as well as carry you guys around. I see some of you dropped off, but thanks for dropping in. I just decided to come live just because. Oh, and yeah, okay. The title of the video. The title of the video, Where's Timmy? Okay. Now, I am referring to the infamous Tim Norman. Okay. What happened to his little fat ass? Ooh, child. I should have combed this out a long time ago. Got a little rough patch there. Okay. Feel free to come in. Let me see if you guys are coming in. Okay. Make a comment, excuse me. But yeah. Where is my other comb? Oh, that feels good. That itch. Oh. I had another comb, a more what I consider a heavy duty comb. You know how you get a comb or you get something, okay, and you go back to buy it again and you just can't find just that one. Now this right here is a oh shoot, it's supposed to be like a wide tooth comb, okay, detangler, but I don't like it. It's not, to me it's not sturdy enough, okay, and the comb I had was sturdy. And unbeknownst to me, my granddaughter had the comb. I'm looking for the comb. Where's my brown tan comb, big comb? Oh, I don't know. You haven't seen my brown big comb? Oh no. Okay. Why did she pull out my comb? Okay. That part. Let me see. This is more. Okay. Oh, I like that comb. Yeah, it's my comb. So anyway, I just can't find another comb like that. Now, what I want to do that I gotta look for is I wanna dye my edges right here. We just gonna tie this up. And I wanted to get my toupee. I gotta find my toupee now. I don't know what I did with the toupee. And I want to dye that the same color. Hey girl, hey. You know this for grown folks now. My cooking videos, I might get back into the cooking videos because I do be cooking. You know me, I don't go by the book. I make concoctions. But cook on here and show you what I eat because I don't eat as much anymore, but I do eat. Okay. And I'm not struggling with it as much because when you get older, your metabolism slows down. But your metabolism slows down, yeah. But your habits don't. See what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so they saying you should eat less. Yeah, you should eat less. Okay, but I'm hungry. Well, now that I'm older, not only has my metabolism slowed down, but my appetite has slowed down too. So I'm not eating as often as I should. Now, I wouldn't say as much, but I'll say as often because I'm not as hungry, especially when I drink my coffee. I got to have my coffee. Okay. Y'all see, I put that on the floor. Now I got the what did I do with it? I stuck it in that closet. That's supposed to be a rug, and I hate to put it down. It's so nice and beautiful, and I don't want the cats to mess it up. Okay, but I had bought a rug mat to go under it, so it wouldn't feel so hard on the floor. Give it some kind of cushion, especially with my falling out the bed butt. Okay, now I fall out the bed. See, can we say okay? I fall out the bed because I be dreaming. And the last dream I had, I fell out the bed. I was kung fu fighting. Okay. In the dream. Now you know I can't kung fu fight, but I was kung fu fighting in my dream. It was a demon because my foot went through him. But nevertheless, I didn't realize I was fighting. I didn't realize I was fighting in my sleep until I got, oh girl, I had all this pain in my leg. I was on the floor. I woke up and my granddaughter ran in the room like, oh my God, I thought you fell. I heard her. She said, I thought somebody broke in or something, she said. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, grandma was asleep. She was fighting in her sleep. Okay, it's okay. Girl, my knees was burning down the shin bone, okay? And because it was the hardwood floor. Now, there was not a scratch. There was not a scratch on my legs, but they were burning like they were scratched up. Ooh, girl. Okay. So I decided that I was going to take that rug, but I needed some padding underneath it because it would defeat the purpose. So next time when I fall out the darn bed, I have some padding. And you know, that could be dangerous when you get older. That could be just falling out, a simple fall out the bed, especially when you have hardwood floors. Okay, you're not just falling out the bed. You're falling on the sheet, basically the concrete. Girl, okay, I was sitting there, okay, yeah, because I remember in my dream I was trying to kung fu fight, girl, trying to kick my leg, whoop, yeah, okay, like that, right? And I didn't get him, so I figured I'd move up because I was too far away in my dream, and kicked him again, okay? And my foot went through him. I see my foot went through. He went away, and I wake it up, okay, on the floor, my knees burning, and oh, girl, it was a hot mess, okay? But you know, I had to laugh at myself. But then when I thought about it too, when I thought about it, it was it could have been really serious. I could have broke my hip. You see what I'm saying? I could have broke my leg or something like that. And the only thing about it is it can be really dangerous and life-threatening when you start breaking bones at an older age. Okay? Now, I'm not that old. Matter of fact, I don't even consider myself old. Okay? I'm not old. I'm blessed. Oh, let me show y'all what I did. I'm so proud of myself, okay? After all these years, my grandson, okay, here in the dining room, my grandson had broke the switch to the light switch, so the light wouldn't come on. Okay, I don't know how to do electricity, and when it comes to electricity, okay, us women, we could do all this stuff, okay? But when it comes to electricity now, honey, that's a whole nother story. We don't like to touch that electrical stuff. So what I did was I put my big girl panties on. You know how some days you just get up and you just feeling it, okay? So I was feeling it. So I said, let me just look at this, and see if I can see what's going on. Plus I YouTubed it, okay? So and behold, okay, I was able to switch out the switch, and it worked. Now, this switch right here, I decided, hey, it was like that. Okay, but let me check this out. But this is not quite the same. This right here, okay, what's going on? Let me explain what's going on here, okay? In here, that light won't come on. Now, the light works, but the light won't come on. This light, okay, will come on. You see, I got double switches there. I got double switches, okay? And this one switch goes to this light right here, okay? Up there. And the other switch goes to this light. And this switch doesn't work. But one day I came in and the light was on. And I'm like, oh, well, that told me that the light bulb works. Okay, the light bulb works. So it's not that the light is out, the light bulb works. I actually got another light bulb to match that because these are not it was easy to find, but to me it's not a regular light. I don't know why they put that up there, okay? But anyway, that's the light. And I got a spare one in the closet somewhere. And I wasn't too anxious to switch it out because I didn't know if the bulb was blown or if the light switch just didn't work. So now I know the light switch just didn't work. So when I go and look in, to make a long story short, because I'm drawing this out, to make the long story short is that when I opened it up and I looked in, it wasn't as simple as that one. The actual switch on that light in that room was broke. The switch would not go off and on, up and down. It wouldn't go, okay? It was stuck in the middle. So I switched it out, and sure enough, the lights come on. This is not so simple because this one, the switches are on there correctly. But when you look in the back, the wiring is all frayed, and I'm like, oh, we got to call an electrician. I'm not touching that. No, ma'am, I'm not touching it. So, okay, I just had to tell y'all about that, even though who cares? Who freaking cares? Okay, but I got to put me some. Oh, I like it how now this room, I have took my bed out, switched it out to the other room, and I am currently looking for a bed, okay? Now, I want a bed for this room, okay, because I took that one out and put it in the spare bedroom, okay? And what it is that I'm not necessarily looking for a bed for this room. I'm looking for a bed for that room. And to keep costs down, okay, and I have some black furniture, the black bookshelf, my black vanity uh thingy there, okay? So it's black. So I thought if I would get a black headboard, it would just set it off, okay? That's all that is. So if I get a black headboard, it'll set that off, and I could take that headboard and bring it in this room, okay? Because here's the footboard right there. That's the footboard. Now, I don't know how to get all this stuff on, okay? But it's there. So if I find somebody that knows how to attach the footboard to the head and the headboard, I'll be good, because I want to get rid of this great big old piece in here. Okay, it's keeping me from sitting up against the bed. You know how the bed sits against the wall here, and you could just sit up. Well, I can't do that with this here, because this little shelf. Show you. Okay, you can't see it. See, I got the dresser. That's the dresser that goes into the other room, the matching dresser. But this going across, you see the stuff sitting on here? Okay, this stuff is sitting on here. Okay, and this is a giant headboard. It's a giant headboard. If I move everything off in front of it, you can see it better. But it's a giant headboard, and I can't sit up like I want to and lean against the wall. Put it to you like that. Lean against the wall. So it is what it is. So anyway, put me some chapstick on. I said, because I got to do a live. I love to do lives, okay? And I don't know what I did with my little toupee, though. Where's my little toupee? See, I got some bundles of hair. Now, this is back in the day. This is the good stuff right here. This is from back in the day. If y'all want some bundles, okay, let me know, okay? And I'm not going to charge you a lot, but let me see. These are different kinds of hairs. Now, these hairs can go together. This is more yucky, more textured. Okay, but anyway, I got some bundles, okay? But I'm trying to find my toupee, and I bought a couple of them, so I have to look and see what I did with it. See, because these right here, these are just bangs. Whoops. Yeah, these are bangs. And I believe this is synthetic, but they got that synthetic hair, girl. They got that synthetic looking good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it looked just like hair. I can't tell if it's real or not. Okay, I'll put a match to it, put some fire to it. That'll tell me. But yeah, they got that synthetic hair looking real good now. But these are bangs. Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. So we're gonna talk about Mr. Norman when I gotta plug you guys when I get settled. Now, I will be doing more lives. My lives will consist of what's in the news, okay? Murder, okay? or earthquakes. Oh, whatever. So, what's going on in the news? I'm enjoying this little tripod. Okay, it's a selfie stick slash tripod, and it even has a. Let me see if I can see it in here. It even has a little remote that you can snap a picture. Okay, and I found the remote and I set it somewhere. Story of my life, and that's all she wrote. Okay, that's all she wrote. So, in the meantime and in between time, oh, sheesh, I hate that. In the meantime and in between time, I need to find my hair. Oh, that's lamb cone coming on. Everybody trying to get me to buy stuff. Okay. Yes. Oh, here's my pieces to my speaker. I could just plug in here and get a connection. I charged it. I got to turn it on. Sorry. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now because it's on. See, see the little light? Okay, there go the little light is on. Okay. So what I was saying is, when you see that I like to go on my little news thing that I watch, and you know how they say 30 things that can help you live better, or 30 things you need in your home right now, stuff. Okay, well, I like to check those. I like to go down the list and see what pops out for me and what I could use. Okay, and a lot of those are from Amazon. Okay, but anyway, some are from Etsy, but that's what this I like to do. So this is one of the things that I have been enjoying. This is a 4-in-1 kitchen soap dispenser set. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Get the water off because I'm gonna throw. After I do this, I'm gonna throw it away. But here we go. Here's what we're looking at. Okay, it's got the dispenser. It's a little dirty because I've been using it. It's got the dispenser. Okay, this is for your dish soap. And you push your rag down on it or your sponge, okay? And you pump a little dish soap in it. This right here, which is a hot mess, okay? I've been cleaning the in the sink, and I see it's I need to wipe this down. I can see that it's splashed everywhere. But this right here is the soap dispenser, the hand soap dispenser, okay? And then here's the little tray that goes with it. And this is how I sit it on my sink. Right there. Okay. And I love it because all I got to do is just push this down like that, pump me something, start washing the dishes. I don't got dishes here. I don't have to I don't have to make dishwater if I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? That part. Okay. And that's what I'm enjoying. Sometimes I just got a few dishes in here. I don't need to make a whole sink of water. And I could just pump that and just wash the dishes and put them in the sink and go on about my business. I also have the hand soap dispenser and I can refill it. They're all refillable. And I can wash my hands. See what I'm saying? And I have no problem. It's very convenient. For some reason, I find it very convenient. And this is what I have been enjoying. Okay. So that's this right here. You can get it on Amazon. You can find this at other places too. Now, the quality, I don't know about the quality if you get it somewhere else. The quality on this is really good. Okay. It's a good quality. It works. It's reusable. It's going to last. Now, what I did was I like to get this. Okay, this is that Dawn Power Wash. Okay, and you could just spray that. You could do the same thing. You got a few dishes, you spray it. Okay, my granddaughter uses this like water. Okay, and this stuff is $5 a pop. Okay, okay. Now, you see where I'm going with that. So when I use this, okay, you just pump a couple of things, okay, and your dish towel is all soapy and stuff. You can wash a few items out without spraying everything, and the next thing you know, your stuff is gone. So that's what I replaced that with. So now I can get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the Eventually, I'm put the link directly to that off of Amazon, but it's on this phone, so I have to wait until I finish this live. So you guys can go to and get it if you want. It makes a great gift. It's a great gift, or get it for yourself. You're gonna thank me. Okay, you're gonna thank me. Yes. Okay. So that's one of the things I had to tell you that I have been enjoying. Okay. Now, here's something that's coming up. Okay. I haven't been able to get into it yet. Okay. Say, and the reason for that is This right here. Now, this right here, I believe I got off of Wish. Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know where I got this from. It may have been Amazon. It may have been Amazon. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, okay, okay. I got it now. It's all coming back. See, this is how long I've had this stuff. Okay. Now, this right here was on Instagram. They were advertising it. Okay. I believe it was Instagram, and I had to have it. I was thinking, because some of the stuff I don't like to wait to mail. I don't like to wait on the mailman. And some of the stuff too is like, I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't we all have that, something like that already here? And luckily, okay, I punched it in. I punched it in light bulb camera is what I punched in, not the name, but the light bulb camera I punched in, and it came up. It came up, and it was at Walmart. So I got this from Walmart. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how long ago was this. It was at least a year, may have been more. Okay. Maybe been more, but I haven't used it until now. I decided, like I said, I'm on this. I got this motivation to clean. Me and my granddaughter, I think, because she's here too, is giving me a motivation. So I cleaned off the front porch. Looks nice and clean. So I said, let me take off this light. The light on the front porch, the light on the front porch that's always blowing out. Oh, I hate that. Like every time I'm like, didn't I just put a light bulb in there? Okay, and it blew out again. Anyway, this right here screws right into the light socket, and it's a camera. Okay, security camera. So I decided to hook up. Okay, well, why are you here, girl? This is what I was doing with her. Okay, well, since you here, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, and this was one of them. I plugged it in and it didn't work. You hook it up to your Wi-Fi. Okay, it was easy to hook up to the Wi-Fi. Now, what I learned with this is that, oh, well, unbeknownst to you guys, I'll tell you about that as since now we can talk. Can we talk? Okay, what happened was I changed my Wi-Fi carrier, okay? My internet. I changed my internet. I changed my internet to Verizon. It was, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. It was Spectrum. Spectrum used to be Time Warner Cable, and they bought it Spectrum. Okay. I got tired of their butts. Okay, right. I'm looking for something else. And what pissed me off about Time Warner Cable, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have the same experience, is when you get these internets and they say it's fast internet, and then all of a sudden it's not as fast anymore. Hey, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Okay, yes, happy Valentine's Day to everyone, because today is February 14th. That is Valentine's Day, last I checked. So I decided, I'm gonna look around. Well, lo and behold, I came across this deal from Verizon. I don't know how I came across it, but I came across 5G internet for $30. $30. Now I'm paying like 80, and they said $30. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, let me check this out. And sure enough, okay, I signed up about. I signed up. Okay, and check it out. Let me show you, since we here talking, show you real quick. Okay. Now, the way I signed up, you know how these sites do, okay? And then I'm like, I don't know. I signed up and I gave them all my information and whatever, and I don't know if it went through. Okay, well, let me see. I might try again later or whatever. Okay. But in the meantime, I have to deal with this Spectrum. Okay. And lo and behold, I got a box from Verizon. And in the box was my Wi Fi. And that's it. It's just a box. It's just a box. It's just a freaking box, you guys. Check it out. You see this box? That's it. Just a box with a check on it. Box. Just a box. Oh, here go my little plug that goes to this thing. Okay. See if I can put it in there. It's supposed to go, it goes in there, fits in there, but I believe it fell out. But yeah, it's just a box. Okay. So I used to have the Wi-Fi in here. Oops, didn't I tell you it was gonna fall out? Oh boy. Not only did it fall, oh sheesh. Oh Lord, it came apart, honey. Well, okay. Ah! Well, look at this. Okay, it fell. So I guess we could consider that broke. Okay. I mean I wasn't using it anyway, but hey. Okay. So I had my Wi-Fi. Ooh, look, I love that. Just cut on the light. I had my Wi-Fi over here on this computer. This computer I am no longer using. I'm gonna have to get rid of it, but I am concerned about the information on there. So if you guys have any ways to help me, because this isn't the only um, computer. I have this one. I have that one up there. I have that one up there. And the one you just saw, that's three. That's three. Let's see, one, two, three. That's three. Okay, so we have that one by the Wi-Fi. There's that one. Okay, and then there's the all-in-one computer that I broke. Keisha broke it. Keisha broke it. I didn't break it. Keisha broke it. Okay, and I have this all-in-one. Okay, I don't know if you can see the screen is busted. All right here, can you see that? The screen is all cracked and it won't come on and all that. So I need to get rid of it, but I want to get rid of it in a way where somebody's not gonna try and get it and go in there and get my information, which they can, because all they have to do is turn it on and plug it up. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all that. I'm too old for that. I'm claiming senior citizens right now. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So if anybody has any information that can help me out, can you please put in the comment section? Okay. Uh, so I can follow suit later on. Okay. So they sent me the box. I finally got the box and I'm like, oh, so it did go through. And I hooked it up and wham, bam. Okay. I went all over the house, hooked up all the devices, my cell phone, my iPad. I gave my granddaughter the code. Okay. I even hooked up that computer because that's Wi-Fi enabled. And my TVs, girl. Okay. Yeah. Y'all got to get y'all some 5G. You got to get. Oh, wait a minute. I can't be telling everybody this because, see, I don't want y'all to slow my internet down. But that 5G is the business. The 5G is the business. Do you hear me? Okay. Let me put it to you like this. Yes, it is the business. When I upload the videos, okay, I used to have to wait hours for it to upload. And that's what pissed me off too. Now, before it used to didn't take that long, okay, but you know how these internets be, and like you're like, my internet used to run faster than this. You call up the internet company, all they gonna do is say, no, you got the same, you got the same. You're like, oh man, here we go with that mess. Okay, just like the cable company. So anyway, I hooked up that 5G and I said, well, let me see, because this is working pretty good. And my videos, my YouTube and things that I watch, okay, they're not buffering, okay, right? So I said, let me upload a video. That video went yes, YouTube, I'm back. I'm back. Yes, girl. Okay, look, and I'm serious. I ain't playing. I'm not over exaggerating. Okay. Now, the longer the video, the longer it's going to take to upload. But the point is, it wasn't taking no hours. It don't even take 30 minutes. That's that part. That part. Okay. So back to this camera. This camera is not equipped for 5G. It is only equipped for the 2.4 or 2.5 gigahertz that we have. That's usually the overall thingy here. Let me see. Does it say? Okay, so in other words, if I would have hooked up this video sooner, it would have worked. Okay, but I looked it up on the and it still works. This is brand new. It still will work, but it just won't work on my 5G. Okay, okay. So I ordered another one from Temu. Hey, City Liquor, how you? Hey, girl, hey. Yeah, so I ordered another one from Temu. It's just like this, okay, but it's 5G. I had to make sure I specified 5G, okay. So I'll take it out and let you look at it. As a matter of fact, since we're here, but I don't know what this is. Okay, in case I guess you don't have one, they give you one, but this is the camera. See, and when I put it in. Okay, I'm glad you caught me too, girl. When you put it in, now it moves, the camera moves, it speaks and stuff, pairing, it's telling you it's pairing, it's telling you that. So it works. Oh, and then this is just the cap. Okay, this is how you screw it in, people. So you can see it does screw into the light bulb socket. Okay, it talks, you can hear, but it doesn't connect. This is Wi Fi enabled. It doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi, even though it says it's pairing. It's picked up on my phone. I downloaded the app and everything, but then I said, let me read the instructions, okay? Because it's when you do stuff like this, you don't know, but now you know, okay, about the 5G networks and the gigahertz and all that stuff, and what it means to people like you and me, and to people like me and you, it means faster. So that's it. Faster. Okay. As far as me and you concerned, that's all we need to know. Okay. So I ordered another one from Temu, and I'm waiting on that to come. Should be here by next week. Can you get off of there, girl? Get your butt off of there and get out of here. Girl, okay, you're supposed to run out the room. Don't run in the room. Run out of here. She just busy. So anyway, I'm waiting on that. I should get that either this week or next week. Okay, it's coming, and I'm going to try that. So I'm excited to try that because I'm going to put it into the bulb outside. And as a matter of fact, this is an outdoor. This is indoor outdoor. Well, I mean, if you're screwing it in the light bulb, I don't know why they do that. Oh, I know. Okay. Some of them are waterproof. Some of them are not waterproof, meaning that if it's outdoor, it's waterproof. If it's indoor, it's not waterproof. Okay. Now, on this right here, for me, okay, uh, as long as it screws into a light bulb, it's indoor, outdoor for me. Okay, I can put it inside, I can put it outside. So anyway, I want it for the porch. But okay, now you know what? See, it's showing that. Okay, I didn't see any lights. See, it's supposed to have these lights on. Let me see. I didn't see any lights. Oh yeah, honey. I can't see them. I don't know if they're on the inside in here. Okay, because there's the camera lens. So And then there's the back where you could put your memory card. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I don't see the lights anyway. So the other one is for the outdoor, okay, and it has the lights. So we're gonna see what happens with that when I get that on. I'll show it to you and enlighten you guys on that. Okay. Now I was talking about Timmy. Timmy, what's up with Timmy? Y'all heard Tim Norman? What's up with old hips? Okay, he's supposed to be sentenced next month. No, it okay. It doesn't come with a memory card, but depending on where you go, what sites you visit, okay, you can have it come with a memory card. You see what I'm saying? You can have it come with a memory card, or you can purchase a memory card. Now, I probably will purchase a memory card. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So if anything go down, and the FBI come knocking on my door asking me, does that camera work and can they see? I'll be the toothless old lady, okay, on the news, okay? Yeah! They came knocking on my door. Oh, you know what just happened? Did y'all hear about that explosion in San Francisco? Oh man. I'm on the wrong phone. I can't show y'all the picture. They had an explosion. So apparently these people was in there. And I used to go to high school in that district, the Sunset District. It's nice, quiet, it's sunny, okay? And they had an explosion in the man, the whole house is gone. Now in San Francisco, they have their houses right next to each other a lot of the areas, the houses are right next. And I figured that's one of the unusual things about San Francisco is those houses they're like dominoes, okay? And I thought it would be because of the earthquakes. California is known for a lot of earthquakes, and San Francisco is definitely known for earthquakes. I'm thinking that's the thing, okay? And then in the area that I moved in, it was hills. Okay. Now, in the District, the Sunset District is the part of San Francisco. It's real sunny, but it's flat. It's flat. But anyway, so the houses are right next to each other, like my hand. Okay. Now there's a space. That's how the house is gone. The house is freaking gone. Okay. Blew the freaking house up. One lady got killed. She was disabled, and she died. Um, they were in there cooking up something. Okay, see, this was. They had two kids. They said it was four people that lived in that house. It was a 5-bedroom house, by the way. But I said, no, it was more people in that house because they had a man that was living there. They arrested. He was in there cooking up something. Now, I don't know. They saying something about marijuana. Everybody said when the house exploded, they smelled weed. Okay, they're talking about they think he was doing something. I don't know. They had a name for it. I don't know what exactly it is, but maybe it's drawing out the CBD or whatever or the THC out of the weed. Okay, something like that. You see what I'm saying? That involves fire, chemistry. Okay, so they got him and there's two kids that live there. Now, depending, whenever you have kids, they don't have to be your kids. If there's kids in that house, you're going to get charged with child endangerment. Okay, he's got charged with manufacturing. Okay, involuntary manslaughter. Now, I don't think that they only charged one person. The husband was married to the disabled woman. They said he came not too long after the explosion. hmm Now, this man is 53 years old. Okay. Now, I call everybody a crackhead. I was telling my friend, okay. Sound like it just crackhead behavior. And and as far as I'm concerned, all of them in the house knew what was going on. Okay. I don't know about the disabled lady. Now, the disabled lady had a caretaker. Now, the caretaker was burned. Yeah, sounds fishy. The caretaker was burned because apparently she said she was putting the clothes in the dryer. And right when she opened the dryer, that's when the explosion. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. All y'all MFers that was in there that got burns. Okay. I want y'all. I want y'all right now. So anyway, they got one man in jail. The lady, she's dead. The other lady, her caretaker, has wounds. The husband, he didn't suffer anything because he wasn't at the home. Okay. Now the two kids were in school. He may have just dropped them off. Okay, but the house exploded. So he came home to no home. But yeah, it does sound fishy. It just sounds real fishy. Okay. And I'm like, in broad daylight. hmm I said, oh, so they cooking up something. The girls go to school. They cooking up something while they gone. Okay. Because they don't have to be worried about it. Yeah, cook it up while they gone to school all day. You got plenty of time. But that how if you can Google it, San Francisco explosion in San Francisco. Google it, explosion in San Francisco, and they even have a camera that was next door on the next door neighbor's house, and it shows where it exploded. And there were two people across the street, neighbors. I happened to be out there, and they were talking when the explosion happened. It shows it on camera. Check it out. Y'all got to see that. House gone. It was a 5-bedroom house. I said, now, a 5-bedroom house and a family of 4. Now, they wasn't the only ones in that house. Now, they talking about that man lived there. Yeah, 5 bedrooms. Everybody get a bedroom. That's one left over. Suspect. 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 But yeah, this just happened Friday or Thursday morning. And then the people next door on each side of them, their house is roped off. What do they have that warning sign on there? Do not enter, hazard, do not enter. I'm like, what? I don't know why I'm just intrigued with that, but I'm just like, shut up. And I went to school over there. That was right off of, it was 22nd and Noriega. I went to school right there on 22nd and Quintera, I believe was the name of that street. Yep. And I remember it was always quiet. I never saw kids playing outside and stuff. I may see a person or two walking up and down the street in the stores, by the stores, but I did notice how it was all concrete. It was really sunny and it was quiet. It was quiet. Yes, girl. So now with Timmy gets sentenced next month. He's supposed to, unless there's a delay. Now I got a question for you. Okay. What is your opinion on his sentencing? Okay. Now, from what they say, the minimum is 25. Okay. Let's go over the other people. The other 3 people have been sentenced. That little girl, she just got sentenced. She got 3 years. She got 3 years. The little what was his name? The little insurance man. I don't know if he got 3 to 4 years. Okay, he can't practice insurance. He can't do. I would think not. And the boy, the actual shooter, he got 35 years. Now they took the death penalty off the table, so they're not going to get the death penalty. They took that off. Okay, but they could have gotten life. And I think the little boy, the shooter, he didn't get life. He got the 35 years because he cooperated with the police. I think that's why the little girl, now, even though the little girl got 3 years, I thought she should have got more time because she was the one who set him up. Period. Why they always do that? Why they always give much less time to the person who set them up? You wouldn't even be in that situation if that girl hadn't called you and drew you out to get shot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to Timmy. I call him Timmy. We ain't even gonna call him Tim no more. He ain't no Tim. He's a little Timmy. Okay. I also noticed I looked him up today to see if there was any updates, and I noticed that now he was supposed to have another little boy. Okay, at that time he had just had another little son, but they don't acknowledge him. Yeah, they all need life, but they're not going to get life because they cooperated. That's what that was. Here's the thing. The main thing on this whole situation with these four people, with the four people, is they wanted to take that one, and that was Tim. They wanted the ringleader. He is the one who put all this stuff into motion in the first place. Okay? He put all this stuff into motion, and he's another one. Okay, if it hadn't been for him, the boy would still be alive. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Now the shooter was a crackhead. Okay, they didn't got this crackhead. They knew they could pay him some money. Okay, matter of fact, he only got 5,000. How he get 5,000? Okay, and he the shooter, and she get 10,000. See, the map don't be mapping. Okay. Anyway, so he would have pleaded guilty if they would have gave him 10 years. They're like, no, we're not giving you 10 years because the minimum sentence on this case is 25. That's the minimum. And you want us to give you 10. That means we're going to have to knock out these charges. And we ain't doing it. Especially when we got a case on your ass. Mm-hmm. See, when they got a good case on you, they ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. Okay. So, because when they give you a plea deal, okay, they don't have to give you a plea deal. Some people actually say they'll do a plea deal and they deny them. Okay. Why? Because we got too much on you. We don't need you to plead. We don't need you to plead. Okay. We don't need to make a deal with you. In other words, excuse me. We don't need to make a deal with you. Now you can plead guilty, or you can go to court and get these charges. What you want to do? But we're not working out a deal with you. Okay. So the prosecution, just because you say you want to work a deal, don't mean that they're gonna work a deal on you, especially if they have a rock solid drop in the bucket case on you. They're not making no deal with you. They just gonna look at you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something. If they have a drop in the bucket case on you, they don't want you to plead guilty. They want you to go to court because they know if you go to court, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you. If you plead guilty, they're gonna give you something less. But if you take them to court, they're gonna hit you with probably the maximum, all they can hit you with, and that's what they want you to do. Keep saying you're not guilty. We're gonna take this to court. And that's why some of the people, they change their plea once they get to court and they air the actual evidence they got on you. Okay, he's like, oh, I'm not getting out of this. So you plead guilty. You're not gonna get a deal, but you know if you go to court and they have to go through all that, they gonna hit you. See what I'm saying? Okay, so what do you think? Okay, they say the minimum is 25. What you think they gonna give them? You think they gonna give them life? You think they're gonna give them life? You think they're gonna give them the minimum 25 years or somewhere in between that? What you think? What you think? Inquiring minds want to know. Ooh, that was my mama calling me. I have to call her back later. Hmm. Yeah, I think he should get life because they took the death penalty. Keep in mind, people, they did take the death penalty off the table. So he is not going to get the death penalty. Okay. He's not going to get the death penalty. Yeah, right. Okay. Now, he's facing 25 to life. Okay. And I think they should give him just that life. And Miss Robbie, poor Miss Robbie closed her businesses. Now, I don't know if she closed all of them. Okay. I was told she closed all of them, but I don't know. And she's been in business for 25 years. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I think, too, is she kind of lost the momentum to keep up with her restaurants because she doesn't really have her child to leave her restaurant to. I feel bad for her. I do feel bad for her, but I also know at the same time she's not innocent. Now I don't know about in this deal, okay, but I'm talking about in her life. Oh, she been busy. Mm. She got 2 kids by 2 married men. She been busy. Mm. Accused of sleeping with Ike Turner. Yep, when she was one of the Ikeettes. Well, they say they all slept with him. Okay, but yeah, we talking about her. Busy. Allegedly. Let's say allegedly. Mm-hmm. Because we don't know as a fact. I mean, they probably know, but we don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she been busy in her day. Mm. Don't be rolling your eyes, girl. We gotta say allegedly. We gotta say allegedly, but I tell you, okay. I wonder. I hope they don't get another court date delay. I don't know what. And furthermore, here's another thing. I don't know what he's delaying for. Okay, maybe is it gonna? He think it's gonna soften up the blow. Is that how that works? I don't know how that works, but he keeps pushing back the court date to avoid the inevitable. Okay, he's going to be sentenced. Oh, dude, you're going to jail. Yeah, well, you're in jail. Okay, you're going to prison. See, because right now he's in jail. He's not going to go to prison until he gets sentenced. Mm-hmm. See. Mm-hmm. He going down, boo boo. He going down, and he knows it. Everybody knows it. It's a done deal. He's been convicted, but he hasn't been sentenced. What you think they gonna give him? You think they gonna give him life? I don't know. I hope they give him life. But see, my thing is, I really don't like to wish on people's downfall. You see, okay, and God doesn't like. He don't like you wishing on people downfall. Oh, she did this to me. I hope this and that happened. Okay, because you get too much in it, he'll change his mind and say, you know what? Since you so busy, okay, we gonna lighten this load because you just too happy. Mm-hmm. You just bouncing up and down, okay, but I do hope he gets life. He will. That's right. He will face God. Wow. Just think, can you imagine? Not just facing God, but facing his nephew. I could see God doing something like that. I mean, and his nephew, Uncle Tim. Why? Why, Uncle Tim? Hmm. That's crazy. Why? And you already said the boy was trying to kill you. You told Miss Robbie. He told Miss Robbie Tim trying to kill him. Sheesh. I'm telling you. It's crazy. And these people, there's so much stuff going on in the world, and it can get overwhelming with all this negative stuff because now we have the internet. So something that's just going on in your city, you don't just hear what's going on in your city, but now you can hear what's going on all over the United States and some. Okay. Yes. That is crazy. That is crazy. And people can do some crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you. Just crazy. Like they in that house. It's depressing. You know, I left it alone. You're right. It's depressing. I left it alone. Okay. I've been off of it for months. Okay. Now I'm back on it. Because sentencing is coming up. Now he been putting it off. Oh yeah, girl. You right. Facing his brother. Man, my only son, man. Why? Why, bro? Why? And the thing about it is, it was a lot of money, but it wasn't a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the trouble that he was facing, here's my theory. The trouble that he was facing, okay, the money woes that he was facing, okay, and the money you, well, well, the thing with Tim, I was reading his little background, okay, and the people coming up who seen him grow up, his family members. He had a pretty good upbringing as far as he didn't have to want for anything. His mom was out there working, okay, and anything he wanted, she gave him pretty much, okay. So Tim really didn't have to want for nothing. He had the latest clothes, he had money in his pocket, okay. So yeah, he was taken care of, but they said that you know how you raise your kids good, but they just bad. They just bad. They just make the wrong decision. And then later they okay, want to cry about it, okay? And you're like, I've been telling you all this time. What? Okay, anyway. Now, I do think that in his upbringing, like I said, Miss Robbie wasn't no angel by a long shot, okay? And being around the family growing up, I know he probably seen a lot of things. The family was in the streets. They were about that life. Okay, now she was out performing and working, and she was providing for him. Okay, financially. Okay, but as far as putting him in an environment, okay, where he didn't see the stuff that he was seeing, that now that's a different story. You see what I'm saying? Like they say, you're a product of your environment, which has some truth to it. But her uncles, her brothers, her family members, her matter of fact, the guys that the baby daddies, okay, the baby daddies. And I think the son, her oldest son, was he a gangbanger? I don't know. He was out there in the streets. Well, anyway, my point is one of the relatives was talking about how even though Tim had this easier life, okay, he still had that mentality. He wanted to be a gangster. He wanted to be a gangster. Yes. Okay. And when you ask your child, what do you want to grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? And he say a gangster, a pimp. Just cry. Just cry. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. And the thing about it is, a lot of these kids, when you take them out of that environment, they're going to create or try to create that environment when they go somewhere else. Okay. Matter of fact, yeah, they're going to create that environment. They're going to build that environment. I want to be a gangster. Well, I'm gonna move him out to the suburbs, okay? You know he gonna be bullying them kids and rounding them kids up into a gang, and he gonna be the head in charge, okay, and stuff, you know? Yeah, yeah, okay. You know how they go. We were all kids. We know how they go. We know what it is to be hard headed. We know. That's why sometimes I remind people when they talk about the kids today. The kids today, oh, he was greedy. You say using his mom's name, definitely be Gates living in jail. Yeah, it's a lot he could have did, but like I said, he wanted to be a gangster. Okay, and if he wants to be a gangster, you got to do what it takes to be a gangster. Just like if you want to be a doctor, a veterinarian, you got to do what it takes to be a veterinarian. You see where I'm going with this? The mentality. It's all about the mindset, okay? And when your child is saying this, okay, there's something behind that. I've heard kids say they want to be a gangster. They want to be a pimp. I have heard it out their mouth. He was greedy. Well, that's a gangster. That's the problem with their gangsters. They greedy for money. They don't want to do it the right way. They want to do it the illegal way. They wanted to get that fast money. Okay. Yeah. So they can have this money in the cars and all this stuff. Okay. hmm And he wanted to be a gangster. I'm trying to tell you. And you're right, it is sad. And then, okay, and he was greedy, but here's the thing about it. Do you think he was greedy or was he desperate? There's a difference. No value for him, especially that of the own family. Right. Well, you know what? Usually, here's the thing. Those are the ones you prey on is family because they're the closest. Okay. You grew up with them. You already know about their lives and their business and all this kind of stuff. So they're the easiest ones to get is the family. If it's not family, it's either you are not living by family. Okay, so you may prey on other people, like these women. Some of these older women you hear about. I think this was a case in Sacramento where the lady was killing. She was keeping a Social Security check. She would get these men on Social Security, and they come up missing. She kill them. They was dead. And she wouldn't tell Social Security she's collecting the checks. Okay. Now these weren't family members. Okay, but I don't think she had family members around her to kill or that were on Social Security. You see what I'm saying? Okay, but if she had her family members responsible for Social Security, she probably would have killed them if she hadn't already. hmm They got cases going on right now. Okay, they just found this lady in her daughter's refrigerator. The daughter's refrigerator freezer. They found the mama in there. I forgot how they come to this. Just happened. Right. You remember that? Remember that? Yeah, you remember that. I think that was in Sacramento. Okay, but you get cases a lot of times. I see a lot of times that the majority people they kill, yeah, they are family members. And matter of fact, just like that man, okay, now that's what this was messed up, where he killed his own son, for the insurance. He took out insurance. Uh huh. I think in the beginning he was greedy, and in the end he was making decisions that his mother didn't agree with. So he definitely became desperate to cover his tracks. I think a lot had to do to desperation because he was owing money. He was failing businesses. He was owing money, and his mama knew it. That's why she got him that restaurant out there in Mississippi. She wanted him out of her hair. She wanted him, but she wanted him out of his hair, her hair. Mm-hmm. Say she wanted it out of his hair. But see, I think he came up with a way to get some money. Okay, that's why he got that life insurance policy. I think he got desperate. I think he really got desperate. Or like you said, I could see it. I could see him being greedy. Okay, let's go through the scenario. It just came to my head. Hopefully I can keep up with it. My Alzheimer's don't kick in. Okay. But let's start with greedy. Okay. So he gets this life insurance policy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more money, and I could do this and I could do that. I could open up another restaurant. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, because when he got that restaurant, the pandemic hit. So before he could open the restaurant, he had to close it down. Remember they closed all the restaurants down? Well, that was Tim too. Okay. Now, if he was thinking right, he could have got that PPP loan. But see, he didn't think about that. That he would have got money faster. He might have already did the PPP loan. Who knows? Okay. Who knows? Right. My granddaughter, she got these chips, and they keep sitting right here, and they keep calling me. hmm Anyway, so we talking about greedy. And I could get this money, and let my homeboy hook me up with these insurance policies. Okay. But he got the insurance policies. Okay. He got more, he's busy, being greedy, trying to get as many insurance policies as he can get because he was getting turned down. You think he got over his head? Well, that's the desperation part. That comes in, he got in over his head, comes into the desperation. At first, he gonna be greedy and think he gonna get all this money. Okay. And he was already in over his head. I'm gonna tell you, he was in over his head. With Tim. Tim was over his head. His mama sued him. Okay, he had the property, the restaurants in L.A. He had the restaurants in L.A. that he was opening, and they sued him, and they won. They sued him, and they won. He had to be paid them. Okay, he owed them. I don't know if it was taxes. Okay, he got this restaurant. I don't know how many other bills he owed, but he was spending money because he got that little gold digger, Jennifer. Okay, talking about Tim, what you gonna buy me today? Okay, and he trying to keep up that front for everybody. He big old big old. Oh, he big old big old. All right, big hips and little tips. Don't y'all tell him I said that because I don't want him coming after me. Anyway, so the debt starts piling up, okay, and piling up. hmm And he starts getting in over his head. He's getting desperate when he's piling up. Okay, I better get this. I need to do it ASAP. Okay. Definitely need to do it before the time is up because I think the little boy had to die before 10 years. If he died within 10 years, he got a extra sum. Okay. So it started piling up. and I need to do this, okay, so I can use that money to come up. See, that's how dumb. That's how dumb folks do. I can pay off some of these debts, get these niggas off my back, okay, and I could use some of that money and get back in the business, get back in the roll of things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I need to do this now because if I don't, okay, uh, I'm gonna owe even more money. Okay, because interest builds up on that stuff. And when you're dealing with these people and you owing them money and you owe them big money, they don't play, honey. They put interest on that, honey. Yeah, you can do that. You know that? You know when you sue somebody, just like you sue somebody in like the small claims court or civil court, okay, they owe you some money, okay. You get your paperwork, okay, and you can put that on their on their credit report. You know that? And you put that on their credit report, and you got 10 years. Okay. Now, 10 years is supposed to fall off. Okay. And you would have to reinstate it, so to speak. Okay. So, if you're that mad, you like 10 years is up. Okay. Well, I finna file again. Okay. But you can put that on somebody's credit report. Excuse me. Just like the credit reporters, I mean, the debt people do, you can do the same thing when you win a case. Uh, I don't know if he had a policy on Miss Robbie. I think he tried to get a policy on her, or he may have had one on her. Okay, he may have had one on her. Now, here's the thing with these insurance policies. Okay, the insurance policies that you're paying, it depends on what kind of insurance policy you get. Was it term life? Was it whole life? What kind of insurance policy? Okay. Because term life depends on how you die. Okay. What happens to you? Usually it's an accident. Okay. You get killed or whatever. Whole life, don't matter what happened to you, you're going to get paid. Okay. You get paid. Don't matter what happened to you. Because whole life, you paying into whole life, but you're collecting, it's building up. And you can actually, after a certain amount of time, you can actually borrow on some of that money. I've done it. Don't do it though. Okay, that's where I effed up. But anyway, okay. So the policies that he had got, there was a timestamp on that policy, okay, that the boy, if he died within a certain amount of period, you got this money, okay. He was desperate, okay. He sat around, he probably thought he sat around for what? I don't know how long he had the policies, was it for a year or something like that? Oh, I feel it's long enough, they won't know the difference. People just talk themselves into what they want to hear, okay. But I think he became desperate. hmm So yeah, we can say greed and desperation. I think he was greedy because of the amount of the insurance policy. Now let me read the reason why I state that. Okay, is because Tim was trying to get more money. They wouldn't give it to him. Okay, I think he was trying to get $1 million policy on Andre, and they wouldn't insure him for $1 million. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't know, but that's what I had read. Okay, and even though he did get the policy for $250 or 200,000, and then another 50,000. Okay, uh, some of the insurance companies that he approached would not do it. Okay, some of the companies that he went to would not insure Andre. Okay, he had that little boy that I forgot his name. He had that insurance guy looking for an insurance company that would take him. When they found an insurance company that would take him, that's the one they went with. Okay. Now, the insurance company may have said, we're not going to do it for 1 million. We'll do it for such and such an amount, but we're not going to do it for 1 million. You see what I'm saying? But he tried to get more money. He settled for what he could get, and that was that 200,000 that could translate into more money. Is what was going on there. As far as, yes, he was being greedy. He was trying to get all the money he could. Okay, and at the same time he was desperate because he was just in this debt was collecting on him. These people were coming for their money. Okay, and okay, he needed to get his restaurant up off the ground because it had fallen in the pandemic. So he wasn't able to build any money. Now, if he had gotten that restaurant and if he had gotten that restaurant off the ground, if the pandemic didn't happen, and okay, Miss Robbie gonna let him use her name so he could draw customers down there in Mississippi. Okay, you already know she gonna let him use his name, even though she sued him for using his name. She was gonna let him use his name, okay, or I'm her son, he gonna put it out there. He probably had big dreams, but they failed when the pandemic hit. I'm pretty sure. So whatever was going on with Mr. Norman at that time, okay, I feel that it was still out of desperation that he even did what he did. But he at the same time he was trying to be greedy about it, but the insurance companies wasn't going for it. I didn't know they did that. Okay, until I read that he had went to other. What is she gonna sue Miss Robbie for? I don't think she can sue Robbie. She can sue Tim. She can sue Tim for wrongful death. She ain't gonna get the money, but she can sue. Okay, let me tell you. Let me give you another scenario. Um, Whitney Houston's daughter, Bobby Christina. Bobby Christina, okay, when even though that little boy, what was his name? I didn't forgot the little boy's name. Okay, even though he didn't get convicted of killing Bobby Christina, he did get convicted of wrongful death. Okay, wrongful death, you get a conviction, which means you're able to sue the person in civil court. You're able to sue the person. So, or it's basically suing the person. So he won. They won a judgment. Okay, for wrongful death for 38 million. 38 million. Okay, underline 38 million. Okay, we're gonna underline that. Okay, because when Nick, that was his name. Okay, when he died, okay, you know what his well, probably before he died, but you know what his net worth was? Do you know what Nicholas' net worth was when he died? Minus 38 million. Minus 38 million. That was that 38 million that they sued him for. Hmm. So they could sue Tim, which I would be, and I think that's what the family is going to do if they haven't done it already. Sue him for wrongful death. Now, why would you sue him for wrongful death? You know he ain't gonna get any money. Well, people get creative these days, and you don't know what's gonna happen down the road. I would sue him for wrongful death for the simple fact that any money he come into is mine. He won't get a penny. It goes straight to me. That's what that would do. So if it was Andre's mother, I don't know if she could sue Miss Robbie. I doubt that. Okay. But she can definitely sue Tim. Matter of fact, how about sue all them other people? Not just sue Tim, I'd sue all of them for wrongful death. I'd sue all of them. If she could sue all of them, I would sue the stripper. I'd sue the guy with the gun. I would sue Timmy, and I would sue the insurance man. Sue all of them for wrongful death. Sure would. Because here's the thing: some of them are going to be out of prison, and they're going to be able to earn a living. You see what I'm saying? Okay, they're going to be able to earn a living. These are the people who can write a book. Hmm. Write a book. And as a matter of fact, let's be real shisty about it, okay? Since they gonna be shisty, let's be shisty. I'm finna sue all you MFers for wrongful death, okay? I'm gonna write a book, and hopefully I can collect millions off my book. But I'm gonna sue you. So if you write a book, I can get that money too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. I like that idea. You like that idea? I like that idea. I think that's a good idea. Hmm. I think we might be on to something. All his property, all his property, anything that is in his name, okay, will go to his debtors. The people that he owe now already, that would go to them. Okay, you see what I'm saying? If she hasn't sued him for wrongful death, okay, whatever he has, which he ain't got nothing because Miss Robbie is paying for it. Okay, so I don't know how much. Right, you talking about Tim, right? Okay, and I don't know if that restaurant was in his name or if she let him have a restaurant and it was still in her name. Now you see, this is just like instances where these celebrities, okay, or whatever, or wannabe celebrities. Oh, my man he bought me a car, he bought me a Ferrari. He ain't bought you that Ferrari, boo-boo. He ain't bought you that Ferrari. He bought a Ferrari and he's letting you drive it. Okay, but he ain't bought you a Ferrari because if he bought you a Ferrari, that Ferrari would be in your name. You see, my eyes, looking at my eyes, okay? Oh, must be the lighting. See, that's what they do. Oh, he bought me a house, okay? He didn't buy you no house. He bought a house and let you live in it. See, okay? That's why you be seeing these people, okay, being kicked out the house. Oh, I thought he bought you a house, or the house is being sold. The house is being sold because you ain't had nothing to do with it. He sold that house right from under you because it wasn't in your name. If it's not in your name, it's not yours. So if the Ferrari and the house is not in your name, it's not yours. So Miss Robbie could have got a restaurant with her name on it and let him run it. Okay. See, that's how you keep your assets. And okay, especially if you got money, that's how you keep like Tim. Okay. Tim is somebody that if I was Miss Robbie, I would not get Tim something in his name because I know he's reckless and he's gonna lose it. Okay. They're gonna take it from him. See what I'm saying? If I put it in my name, okay, then okay, they can't take it. They can't take it from me because it's in my name. See what I'm saying? Now, there are repercussions to that because if anything is owed on the business, she's responsible for it because it's in her name. Unless he got the stuff in his name, then he would owe for it. So it makes a difference. Okay, you could do business, but how you doing it is what makes the oh. Sorry, folks, but I'm about to end this live because I just ran out of power, and that means I would have to move and plug it up to a power source. Let's see if I can do that because I'm supposed to be able to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, oh, I don't have the right plug. So I'm gonna have to get off of here, you guys, and end this live. I will talk to you. Good conversation. I will come back on. Who knows? I ain't gonna tell no lies. Okay, as far as a live. Okay, but look out for my blogs and more hauls because they're coming. Yes. So with that said. Stay. Oh, give the video a thumbs up, people. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to share it, I'd appreciate that you share it. Any comments or questions, put them in the comment box or something that comes to your mind about this conversation. Put it in the comments, because I do read the comments. Oops, sorry about that. I do read the comments. So with all that said, stay blessed. Bye.